Hello everyone, my name is Louis Ning Chang, and today's video is going to be about the landscape rainbow oil painting part 3 of out of 8. And it's going to be about how to paint the sky and the rainbow. So these colors you have, what you see here, is buffalo blue, if I said it correctly, and white. I think what kind of white is it? Titanium white. So over here you see turpentine and liver oil, the medium oil medium, which is most likely I'm using a linseed oil. And I'm gonna do here just when you paint, it's best to take a little bit at a time. Don't take the whole thing. You mix it. If you add too much of the other color, and if it's too much, then you have to try mix it again and do this and that. But what you do first, make sure the brush is clean. I have a pretty big brush here. What number is this? It doesn't really say, because actually it's like if you see, it's like kind of like disappeared on me, so I can't really tell the number. Anyway, it's pretty big brush. If you look at my thumb, yeah, something like that. Anyway, so this, when you use oil paint, you take a little bit at a time, maybe more if you want, but this time I'll probably do a little bit more. And take a little bit at a time, okay? And you take a little bit at a time. Since I'm using the color I'm trying to use is white, the sky, so it's gonna be a lot of white. You know what I'm saying? Okay, a little bit at a time. That's the way you paint. Just let you guys know out there for the beginners. Okay. So I think this is the way I want the blue I want to show in the sky. Probably a little bit darker. Okay, so I guess we're ready to paint. Okay, right now, okay, if you know to put lay down all the colors, and what I'm trying to do here is to soften up. You see all these hard edges here? I want to soften them up to blend in with each other. That way, because since the rainbow is in the background, anything else in the background, keep in mind that you try to keep everything in this page shapes and colors. No detail, light on the values. That way, whatever's in the background stays in the background, and what's in the foreground will become a little bit darker with more detail and more values, whatever the case may be. So with these rainbows, I'm trying to blend them in there all together. Okay, so what you do is take a brush, right? Take a brush, and with it, to make sure the brush is clean. Every time you go to a new color, make sure all the brush, every time you go to each color and the edges, clean every time. It's gonna be completely dry, and from the tip, blend in slowly. Okay. So it takes some practice. Sometimes I myself don't get all the time, but it does work out. So just wet it a little bit. Maybe not. A little bit of oil. Okay. I think I should be ready to go. And then. Something like that. So just take some turpentine, clean again, go into the next color. Okay, use turpentine again. It doesn't have to be perfect. See how it blends in a little bit. Try again. Let's try the other color. tip. So it blends in. Then the green. Wait a minute. Okay, green, touch the green tip very lightly. Take it down, wipe the brush again. If you need turpentine, use it. Get the blue there. See how it blends in? Okay. Something like that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the fan brush. Let's see what kind of, and sometimes it's gonna be, this is the first time using people at the same time. Interesting. Alright. Okay. That's about it so far. So here it is, the rainbow, as entirely, and I was working on a little bit on the background here. You see this over here? Well, that's a little bit blurred out because it's in the background. So keep that in mind when you have, you know, objects in the background. Always like color with shapes, softer, lots of softer edges, you know, no detail at all. And this is over here also in the background, so rely on the values. Okay, I got the wall. See how the walls are using a different blue, and the sky meaning the wall in the background also soften up the edges here. Okay, so that's it for this painting. My name is Louis Sinchang. Remember to watch part 4 for more. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. My name is Louis Sinchang.